Hey Geminis, hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my awesome subscribers, thank you for being here. Wanted to let you know that I've started creating some jewelry. I'm also working on meditation trees, okay, so crystal healing trees. I've opened a store on Etsy and I'm slowly uploading things. But if you're interested, you can always reach out to me, and I order in the most beautiful crystals from around the world. And I start to make trees around them. So this is one that I'm working on, of course, right now. But yeah, if you're interested, I will continue to get these up and going. They're great for gifts, and they're also beautiful. Look at these crystals. There's druzy. But yeah. Anyways, I'm hoping that you're all well. Let's see what we got for you. Oh my God, for the beautiful Geminis today. General messages, they're not going to resonate for everybody. So just take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, it's just not your message this time. I'm hoping you're all well. We have Christmas season coming up for those that celebrate it. It's also Remembrance Day. Remembering and honoring all of those in service. Let's see. Gemini, please, Spirit. What have we got for Gemini? And forgive me if I've missed any celebrations coming up. Ooh. Okay. So now this could be either you, it could be somebody around you. Okay. But somebody is coming out of heartbreak, which is great. Obviously, there was something that happened and it caused someone a little bit of pain, or a lot of pain for that matter. And they're at the point now where they're starting to heal. It doesn't even have to be a big deal in a general context. It's more or less just, you know, representing unhappiness or heartache or sorrow or sadness in some way, shape, or form. Maybe someone's getting over some some grief or loss, or maybe even depression, or tears. Maybe somebody just needed a good cleanse, right? Maybe it was just a period of difficulty or hardship, usually on an emotional level. There could have been some distraction or conflict or disillusion, maybe even some serious misunderstandings that are represented by this card. So whatever the situation it signifies, it could have brought confusion and upset and upheaval, but because it's showing up in reverse, the good news is that pain is going to be released at this point. Someone's overcoming depression. They're starting to find optimism, forgiveness, and they're overcoming any grief or sorrow or sadness and recovering from anything. There could even be some reconciliation here, or some compromise. Okay, maybe some problems are going to get shared instead of being not cooped up, but stuffed down, if you know what I mean. But it's about getting over the worst and representing emotions. Somebody may have struggled letting go of these emotions that were painful, but the good news is they're at that point where they're ready to release. Let's see if we can get an overall energy here. What is this overall energy? Wishing well. Beautiful. Card number 48. So I don't want to confuse the meaning here, so I'm just going to read it quickly from the book, which is: desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. So desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. So that would correlate nicely here with the getting over some pain or stress. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or are conceiving a baby or an idea, but the wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside and be the channel for higher forces, and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention, take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, and then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. Beautiful. So something tells me that someone's rejection or whatever didn't work out here was their protection. It was for a reason. See what's crossing it, please. Empress, look at that. So there could be a baby. So some of you may have been struggling with conception in the past, but this is the Mother card, and it speaks to giving birth, right? The Empress is a major sign of fertility. She is the giver of all life. She's the 4th card in the major arcana, so this is a big deal for whoever's going through it, but it speaks of pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, and art even. So being femininity and motherhood, it's also one of the strongest pregnancy cards. So if you are going to be giving birth, or if you are a mother, you're definitely really going to come into your own and find fulfillment. If you're a father, this card encourages you to build on your communication with your children and show them the nurturing side. But even if you're not a parent, this message is the same, that you should embrace your softer side and allow yourself to explore the emotions that you're feeling, right? So that's here. Some of you may have some house cleaning to do, right? Emotionally, or someone around you might kind of disappear for a while as they process whatever it is that they're going through. People are going to be drawn to you, especially those in need of empathy, compassion, and nurturing that you're able to provide. So do keep your head up on that aspect too. Someone may come to you for help, even just to be a good listening ear. So always take that opportunity, right? Because you've got that healing power that they love so much. See the foundation of this, please, Spirit. What is the foundation? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and here's why. It looks as though somebody could have been in a state or dealing with a social climber. Someone who they could have been an earth sign. It doesn't have to be, but usually the Pentacles represents earth. Paisley, stop being distracting. Sorry, my dog. So the Queen of Pentacles, when she shows up in reverse, it speaks to somebody who's ungrounded or overly ambitious, somebody who's a social climber. They can be mean-spirited, shallow, maybe even a sociopath, or jealous or possessive. They could be wicked or a little out of control. They could be disloyal or a cheater, disorganized and practical. They could cause a lot of chaos. It could even just represent poverty, or maybe they're pretentious or they're neglectful. They could be quite manipulative, a bad mother for that matter. Maybe this is it. Maybe some of you are going to be getting involved with somebody who has children already, and unfortunately those children don't have a good relationship with the mother. But maybe you didn't have a good relationship with your mother, and maybe this is impacting relationships that you're going through now, or this could be your partner, right? So possibly they don't know how to be very nurturing or loving because they didn't get that nurturing fulfillment growing up. So it's about opening the heart, right? Feeling emotions and allowing them to flow. So I'm really getting heavy influence here on something to do with a mother, and not such a great experience, but yet the learning process from this is not having the best of mothers, and the nurturing gives you that opportunity to be what you never had. That's where you get to change the cycle, right? And yes, we can look at it as, well, that's not really fair that I have to change the cycle of generations, but that's why you're in this position, is because you're the strong one. You're the one that can make the change, right? So be in the world the change you want to see. What is the recent past or past influences for that matter, please, Spirit, that has to deal with, or that is triggering this? Right, see? This is about wanting a happy home, creating a happy home, creating a happy place to land. This is the Ten of Cups. And Ten of Cups signifies happy home lives and happy families, right? You see the kids, you see the parents enjoying themselves, and maybe this could even be that you've attracted someone to you that hasn't come from a good upbringing, and if that be the case, you're going to have to be a lot more gentle with them because they don't really come from the best background, okay? And you may come from a great background, and perhaps you may need to teach or help this person to understand what a happy relationship can be, okay? Let's see what your focus is right now. Focus for Geminis. Yeah, look at that. Air sign. This is you. Being bold, being brave. Like I said, this is the soldier. This is the strength. This is the strong card. This is the one who really takes that action, goes in no matter what is in front of them. They're the hero. Okay, so somebody is coming to you, or somebody is going to need whatever it is that you have to offer to show them what love really is, to show them what happiness can be, right? They need your strength. They need your strength that helps them to not just act, but to encompass all that they go through. All right, so you're quite important in this, Gemini, and maybe you don't even realize how important you are, but it's almost like Spirit has put you on this path because that was your purpose. Your purpose is to really spread a better way of being, if that makes sense. Because I feel like this person that you're dealing with, they could just be on autopilot, right? But this card, your focus here is on big changes and opportunities and seizing the moment and jumping in, right? So there could be an arrival or a departure, or needing to be assertive or direct or honest, okay? Maybe you're going to have to teach this person to not be so impatient or impulsive. Maybe you're going to have to teach them to be intellectual, or even just to be a risk taker or to be forward thinking, right? So I feel like you're going to be leading this person, and I think you already know that. So be grateful for this gift that you possess, because you're the one that has this gift, right? You've been assigned this beautiful task. And there it is, see? Fate. And this is why. So in your outcome position here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that's a major arcana. So again, like I was saying, this is a big deal. This is fated. This is something in which you're required for, and only you have that gift, okay? So for those that this is resonating for, this is going to make perfect sense, and it's going to give you that spark. Like, I'm starting to feel this spark of, yes, you know what, I get it. I get what I have to do now. So it speaks of good luck and destiny and change and karma and soulmates and the cycles of life and fortune, okay? So it's a signifier of this change, and these changes are going to be for the greater good. Like I said, greater good, okay? So let's get you one more message from Spirit here. Sorry, my window is open and the traffic's starting to pick up as people go to work. Passion reignites, and within the flawless patterns of each other's soul, you discover inner peace. I told you. Wow. Because you're showing this person, you're part of their way of having a happy life here. You are caressed by each other's love, and this unfolds as endless blessing. Place no restriction on one another. Be firmly grounded within each other's soil, but allow enough space for your branches to sway freely so that you may dance to the song of your own spirits. Okay? So this could also be if someone's trying to restrict your freedom a little bit. Don't let that happen, and maybe you might just need to reassure them that if you're gonna go off and do your own thing for a little while, it might be good to just say to them, hey, you know, I'm taking off for a bit. Got some stuff I got to do, but I will be back. I love you. I just, I got to do my thing for a little bit, you know? And just let somebody know, like, hey, I'm taking off for a few days or whatever be the case. But always let them know that you're coming back, because maybe that's what this is this person could struggle with abandonment issues. And because of it, they just need that little extra security. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope that this resonates for some of you. I'm sending you so much love. And thank you for being this amazing change in the world. You rock. Bye.